Good morning, everyone. So again, please excuse my face. I have just woke up, but for today I am going to be doing another day in the life vlog because I realized that I said I was going to do that last time, but then I got consumed by the exciting information and didn't show you anything to do with my day, so it wasn't a very helpful vlog, even though a very exciting one. So I thought today, look, I'm not seeing anyone or doing anything exciting, so there's not going to be any amazing things to watch, but I thought it might be helpful for those of you who kind of want an introduction to what it's like to be an entrepreneur or to be a business coach or a coach of any sort. I thought that each task that I do throughout the day, I would just give you a short introduction to what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then also if I can give you any advice throughout the rest of the day, then I will do that also. So I will warn you in advance, it'll probably be a lot of me talking to the camera, as it usually is with my vlogs because I stay home by myself almost every single day. But I will try to give you as much information and amazing content as possible to help inspire you to do whatever you are trying to achieve in your life. So I'm currently not wearing any makeup because I'm just going to drive George to work, and I've been responding to comments all morning, so a little bit running late here, but I'm gonna drive him to work, come home, have a shower, get ready for the day, and then I will check back in with you and tell you how I start my day at work. Good morning. What are you doing today? Eh? So I am just about to take George to work, but he wanted to say something to the vlog.
Thanks everyone for your beautiful messages, greatly appreciated.
Are you excited to marry me? Alright, I'll see you soon. Excuse this extreme sun, but I have just dropped George off, and I just wanted to give you one little nugget of wisdom. I am currently listening to Think and Grow Rich, but this particular audiobook is not by Napoleon, I don't know his last name. The guy who wrote the first one, this is actually by someone else who has recreated the book for the 21st century. It's narrated by a guy called Jai Hutchinson. I have read the book Think and Grow Rich before, and I think it's an excellent book. I think anyone interested in using the law of attraction to have success in your life should definitely read that. But anyone who sort of starts reading the book and feels as though it is a little bit outdated, then I would definitely recommend this version on audiobooks, because there is a chapter summary at the end of each chapter that puts it into perspective for this day and age. So obviously the examples and the stories within Think and Grow Rich are extremely old. A lot of them are to do with Edison, Henry Ford when he first began and all of that, and even though the ideas are still relevant, the examples not so much. So I would definitely recommend this version of the audiobook for anyone who is interested in the law of attraction. But in saying that as well, I am also next week making a video about how to use the law of attraction to achieve your goals, grow your business, etc. So watch out for that. Make sure you're subscribed because that will be out next week. This sun is literally blinding me, so I'll talk to you when I go home. Just got home from dropping George off and just had a shower. Then I just sort of wanted to show you my morning skincare routine. So basically I use this Skinstitute lactic cleanser, this Even Blend serum, which is absolutely amazing. It has helped so much with the scars that I've got from when I did have really bad sort of skin or acne. And then I use this 50 plus age defense SPF. Even though it is raining and miserable outside, I think it's really important still to wear sunscreen on your face every single day, even though I'm probably not going to go outside, but I still use it each and every single day. No, it's not really relevant to business, but I just thought I would share that little bit of information to you. I'm in my dressing gown, but I'm actually going to now, so after I get out of my shower and just sort of let all of my skincare dry, I am now going to go and do my morning affirmations, my visualization, and my Oh, what's that? I thought it was on my nose, it's on the screen. And my meditation. This is something that I would usually do a lot earlier than this, but as I sort of slept in today and had to drive George because he's going out tonight drinking, so he obviously couldn't drive himself. So I had to drive him, so I'm gonna do that now and then start work. So the process that I usually do it in is I do affirmations, but I like to do them standing up, and it might look really silly and feel really silly in the beginning, but I like to do them sort of standing up and actually moving my body. Even I do like a few little like jumps and stuff, and that's just to really put myself in an active state as opposed to like laying down in a passive state, to really embed into my subconscious mind what it is that I'm saying. So affirmations are used to convince your mind of the contrary of your current beliefs. So say your current beliefs is that I wasn't going to be successful, you use an affirmation to convince your subconscious mind of the otherwise. So the way to really interject those beliefs into your subconscious mind is to use an active emotions and to be in an active state, so standing up. That's a tip I have if you're doing affirmations. Then I will lay down and sort of do a little bit of visualization. So I'm gonna go do that now, and then I will get to work. So I'm now ready for work, and this is what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing these boots that I bought from, I think, Lipstick or Windsor Smith, one of those shops, with just some leggings, a black singlet, excuse my dirty mirror, and this French Connection cardigan thing. While I obviously know that it is not necessary to wear high heels or anything like that when you are working from home, literally I sit right there, here's my closet, but I so believe in the power of like embodying the person you want to be. And I want to be obviously a successful CEO one day who works in a high-rise building in the city with an amazing team of people. So why wouldn't I make myself feel like that now? I'm not going to sit here in my pajamas and feel like a CEO. I think every day, dress up, show up, and be the person you want to be as much as possible. And it's just going to make you feel a lot more creative and inspired to follow your dreams and be successful in whatever it is that you do. So that's what I'm wearing. That's why I'm wearing it. I listen to music as I'm getting ready. Right now, I'm going to be writing in my bullet journal because that is how I start my day every single day. So I'll be writing my to-do list of everything I need to do today. So you can see everything that I have to do here on my to-do list. Obviously, I would usually write the actual client's name, but I mean, for privacy's sake, for this vlog, I have just written client call. I think I would get a little bit confused if I wrote that every single time. But yes, I would normally write the person's name. I only have one call today, so I know exactly who it is, so that's fine. But this is all of the rest of the stuff that I have to do today. So the first thing that I am going to do is to do my newsletter. Listening to Michelle Branch. Yes, I'm old school. But the way that I do my newsletter is in MailChimp. MailChimp just looks like this. MailChimp is such a good way to send out a newsletter if you are starting a business. I just think they have the best responsive templates, and you can make it look really classy. And obviously their sign-up process can get a little frustrating because they do have a double opt-in process, but the actual newsletter itself, I've used other ones with my social media clients in the past, and I just find my MailChimp to be the best looking program. So I actually already have my email that I'm going to send out written. I write that during the week. This week I'm going to be, sorry, I should probably talk to you instead of actually just facing you to my screen here. But I write it during the week and then I post it out on Friday mornings. Why I do that, I don't know. That's just the day that I chose. I used to do Tuesday, but I just found, I don't know why, I just changed to Friday. I think because it fits my schedule a little bit better. And I guess the purpose of my email is just another way for me to add value to my audience. So my email list, I guess, would be made up of people who are interested in starting a business. They would have signed up to my email list in the first place because of my free video training, how to start a business in 10 days. But then in addition to that, I send out a weekly newsletter with little sort of tips or inspiration for those people who are starting a business. Additionally, on my email list, if you are a part of my email list, you have the chance to work with me one-on-one in a private intensive. And when you do sign up to my email list, you actually get a $200 discount on that. So instead of, signing up for the whole 12 weeks, if there's a particular area of your business that you need help with, I do 2-hour intensive, and email subscribers get a small discount on, well, it's quite a large discount, get a discount on that. So, if you're interested, I'll leave the sign up to the video training below, which will sign you up to the email list. But yeah, so Friday mornings I send out my email. This week I am doing a newsletter all about investing in yourself. So obviously a lot of people have fear of investing in themselves because they have fear of failure, but also with investing in yourself in the terms of knowledge or a business, it's not that instant gratification. So when you buy something and you get it immediately, you can hold it and you've got it. Obviously that doesn't come when you make an investment. However, in the long run, the things that usually bring instant gratification is what ends up being a liability. They bring you no money in return, whereas investments bring you money in return. So I've sort of just done an explanation on that today. So I'll be sending that out now. I need to proofread it another couple of times to make sure it is a-okay. And then after that, I will be doing all my social media posts. So that's what's up for now, and I'll check in with you when I have something else interesting to talk about. So I'm just about to post on Instagram, and I thought it would be worth showing you how I sort of plan my Instagram feed. So I'm just about to post on Instagram, and I thought it might be worth showing you how I plan my Instagram feed. So I use the app, Planoly. Sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing. But basically in this app, it will bring up your own feed. And then you can also upload a whole bunch of photos that you have planned. So see, this sort of Make Yourself Proud is one that I've created, and the rest are ones that I found on We Heart It or other people's Instagrams. Obviously, I will give credit for the photos where possible. However, I use this to sort of plan out exactly how I want my feed to look so it does stay consistent. I don't do this with my personal Erin Henry one. I kind of just post whatever on there, but I want my business one to look professional, so I use this. From here, I will just go to the next photo that I'm going to post, write my caption in, and then press post now pretty much. You also do have the ability to be able to schedule in the posts if you didn't want to post them each day, but I just sort of think of something fresh to write each day and then post it when I can. And I actually had someone ask me recently how I come up with the content for my newsletters, my Facebook, my YouTube, and my Instagram captions and everything. Obviously there is a lot of content that I do end up creating within my business, and my honest opinion is that I actually write so much stuff down. So every single time I have an idea, whether it be in a book that I'm listening to, just an idea that I think of, one of my posts, I actually got the I Am Amazing one that I put in my Facebook group. I actually got that idea from listening to the song Video by India.Arie, and it talks about I'm a queen and stuff like that, and it just got me thinking. So every time I have an idea like that, I write it down, and then I go back to my list in my Evernote of all my ideas, and then I can use those for the content that I need to create. Some ideas will obviously be more comprehensive than others, and I'll use those for things such as newsletters or videos, and some might be just little bits of inspiration that I will use for a caption on a Instagram post, or just something to post to inspire my Facebook group. That is how I get my information. It's from a whole range of places. It is obviously my opinion and my perspective on all of them, and every single time I have an idea, I will write it down. That's possibly the best tip that I can give you, is everything that inspires you, every idea that you have, write it down, because any of those ideas could be a $1 million idea, so don't let it slip away. So it's the end of the week and I literally have no food in my fridge whatsoever. On Fridays, I would usually go out and get something to eat for lunch from, say, Highpoint Shopping Centre, but I don't have time to do that today because I just don't. I'm running a bit behind. So I'm literally putting together a pasta dish with all of my leftovers. Half of this stuff is not even fresh, so let's see how that turns out. So it's obviously not uber fabulous, but it isn't toast with Vegemite either, so it is a little bit of an upgrade to my usual rushed lunch. Oh, we've steamed up. But basically it is just pasta with a little bit of olive, spinach, then there's some dill and parsley in it with some lemon and olive oil, created into a little bit of a sauce, just topped with a tiny little bit of goat's cheese. So I am just going to eat that now and get back to work. Now back at my computer, and I'm going to be doing some module work. So when I work with clients, I obviously have all of my core modules that I send them, a lot of work that is generic that I send everyone, which obviously allows them to create a business that's ready to launch. However, some clients do have specific needs. So there are some clients that have different types of websites or different plugins or different things that they need specifically. So I've actually got a client who needs something that I've never had before. So I'm just going to be developing a document to give to her. But I also have a little cookie. Oh my God, it's Friday, so YOLO. I had these in my house and I just can't stop looking at them. So I'm going to eat one now. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I need to prepare for today's call after that. So to prepare for a call, I pretty much just go through the client's file, all of the things that we have discussed so far, all of the work that they have done during that week. The client that I'm working with today is in week 2, so she is pretty much going through her goals and her business structure and really nailing down her business vision. So I'm going to be working with her through that today, and then really getting her crystal clear on exactly how her business is going to look and how it's going to be monetized as well for future growth and sustainability. I'm going to enjoy my little cookie now, but I will check in with you definitely before the call to tell you sort of how I prep myself exactly for the call. Classic. My personal assistant is always sleeping or breathing me off. Okay, so now it is about 3 p.m. It's exactly 3 p.m. and I have my call at 4 p.m. So I don't like when I have my client calls to just be working and then to jump on a call, because, you know, obviously my mind is in one place when I am working and trying to create content and do lots of different things at once, and I really don't want to take that energy into my call, which is a little bit rushed and feeling quite hasty. And although it does take time, each time I'm having a client call, I would like to go and have a little bit of a relax session. So right now I'm going to go make myself a coffee and I'm going to just do something really relaxing. So whether it be just listen to a bit of my audiobook, maybe even watch a couple of inspiring YouTube videos. But I definitely think that it helps me go into my call feeling inspired and to be able to show up as the best version of myself that I can for my client. Obviously, I don't want to make my client feel rushed or, you know, have my sort of working energy that I've had throughout the day just sitting at my desk by myself. So that's what I do before my calls. That's how I prep for my calls. Then I'll probably come up sort of 15 minutes before my call and go again through my client's file. So I've got her papers here. I was about to show you, but it's got her name on the front, so I'm not going to do that. But I've got so all the stuff that she sent me for the week, and then all of my sort of recommendations and things that I want to talk to her about, and the exercises that we're going to do together today. So I'll come up in about 45 minutes again and go through all of that stuff, so that I'm feeling amazing and that I'm well prepared to provide an amazing experience for her also. So I thought I'd share that with you. I probably won't check in with you again until the end of the call, and I'll let you know how it goes and give you a little bit of a rundown, but that is what I do before a call. I know you guys think that I'm a crazy cat lady because all I do is show my cat, but I just can't even deal with how cute she is. So like, obviously my little table set up here, my desk over there, and yeah, she's my personal assistant. She literally just chills here each and every day and does no work, but is very cute while doing it. Okay, so I just finished on my client call. Oh my god, my cheeks are actually hurting. It was such a good call. It was very inspiring, and we just really got to the core, I guess, structure of her business, which is always very exciting, and it really makes it feel really real for the client, I guess. Anyway, it's an exciting process for me. I just love my job, put it that way. But it is now Friday night and I am ready to have a wine. It is about 5:21 now. Went a little bit over on the call. They usually do just go for about 60 minutes, but obviously I talk a lot, so usually goes over. But I still have a little bit of work to finish up for the day. So as I mentioned, I do sort of some personal modules for particular clients when they've got different things, mainly that they need with their websites and things like that. So I'm just at the stage where I sort of need to do a little bit extra for a client for a particular thing that they want to do with their website. So I am going to finish that up, but I'm also going to finish the vlog here because I realized I have about half an hour of footage, and you guys know that I don't really like creating very long vlogs. So I really hope that this vlog helped you better understand what it is that I do, or a day in the life of an entrepreneur. I try to show you pretty much everything I do throughout the day, obviously without having me filmed for 24 hours. But yeah, so I hope it gave you a better understanding of what I do throughout the day. I think now I am going to order some Thai food because, as I mentioned, George is out for after work drinks. So I have my red wine. I think I'm gonna go order some Thai food, do maybe another hour or so of work, and then I am going to go down and relax and watch some TV because it's Friday night and I have nothing else to do. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.